Hi, welcome to the review with Mavish. Today, the film that we'll be reviewing is called Pari. Spoiler alert, don't watch this review if you haven't seen the film. However, if you've seen the film, come have a seat. We've got a lot to talk about. Anushka Sharma stars as Ruxana, a possessed woman, a creepy possessed woman who falls in love with a not so creepy loner. The tale begins with this not so creepy loner known as Arnab, who's coming back from a Rishta meetup. There he has met Pyali, which is played by Ritabhari Chakraborty, who is going to be possibly his future wife. Arnab's family car hits something and they realize that it's a person. As police investigates the incident, they find out that in a nearby hut where this incident occurred, there's a girl living in a near captive state. Her name is Ruxana and that is played by Anushka Sharma. Some background story reveals later, we find out that a group of women a long time ago were impregnated by this evil force called Ifrit. This evil force impregnated these women, and a man called Professor Qasim Ali, who was sort of an exorcist, tried to kill this evil force by killing all these women and the children. Blissful Arnab knows none of this and he feels a sort of a compassion towards Ruxana, who is one of the last living survivors of Ifrit. She, according to the super scary, super weird Kala Puri, which is played beautifully by Mansi Multani, is going to use Arnab to produce another child of Ifrit and to continue Ifrit's legacy. The first half of the film is legit scary and intelligently wound. There are enough jumps and starts to satisfy the horror junkie within you. Anushka Sharma's performance as the possessed daughter of the evil/unaware jungle child will give you the exact amounts of compassion and fear at opportune times. However, as the second half moves in, the plot starts to become less scary and more funny. There seems to be a confusion whether this monster is just really a monster or a girl who's just misunderstood with jealousy and hormonal issues. The empathy versus war angle is also ambitious, but it hasn't been exploited enough, mainly because the focus eventually is that Pari is a horror film and not a lesson on morality. The preachy tone towards the end of the film becomes slightly nauseating, and speaking of being nauseating, why is everyone's vomit completely white? Mad props to Anushka Sharma's production house, Clean Slate Films, which always brings new stories, new faces and new ideas to the screen. Their first film, NH10, was a slasher thriller, then came Filori, which was a romantic love story with a ghost in it, and now Pari, which is a horror flick with a message to it. Now I don't know if this is a device or a trick in order to appease Desi audiences with an emotional blackmail message at the end, but they really don't have to do that, because a good film, a fun film, will eventually be loved for that, for being a good and a fun film. In the case of Pari, for example, the humanization of a man and dog eating monster was okay until the beginning, but there's actually a point where the nurse/fiance of the hero helps deliver the monster's baby. I mean, sure, we all need a lesson of inhumanity and that kind of message can really sell, but at one point in time, this is kind of pushing it, no pun intended. Overall, the film is creative and fun and it can give you the right jumps and starts if you're a horror flick fan. I give it 3 out of 5 stars for Anushka Sharma's brave performance and the brave notion that women can do more than just sing and dance in the mountains. Thank you for watching this video. If you're watching this on Facebook, don't forget to like or share. Or if you're watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to click on subscribe. The button is right there somewhere. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.